this year in 2026 that have great chances at a billion. So me personally, I think there are 7 movies that have great chances at a billion, and 8 that has okay chance, but has okay chances, but probably won't make a billion. So first, I think the first $1 billion movie of the year will be the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It releases April 3rd, 2026, and will make. And I think it can. There's a big range. It can make anywhere from 1.25 billion to 1.48 billion. The first Mario movie made 1.37 billion dollars. It's the highest grossing video game movie, one of the highest grossing animated movies. Mario is just probably one of the most iconic characters ever. So obviously, this can make a lot of. I feel like this can make either maybe more because we've seen a recent trend with sequels to hit animated movies like Frozen 2, Zootopia 2, Inside Out 2 make ridiculous sums of money, but it could also drop a bit. Then we have Michael. Me personally, though it might be some controversies, like it was delayed a bit. Plus, people are getting tired of these musical biopics. But Michael Jackson might be arguably the most iconic artist in human history. Like, everyone knows Michael Jackson. Everyone loves Michael Jackson. He's a beloved person. People will go to see him. So, and now it might not make like $2 billion, but I think it'll probably make somewhere like 1.05 billion to some, or like a 1.1 billion, about 180 million. Still good. Then we have Toy Story 5. Now, the first Toy Story, an original idea, made around 400 million. Then Toy Story 2 in 1999, like 4 years later, I think, made a little under $500 million. Then Toy Story 3 made $1 billion. Then Toy Story 4 made just above that with about 1.07 billion. So and Toy Story 5, it's about kids and their it involves kids and their screen time. That is a very relevant theme today. That is the ultimate money glitch. Plus, people like the Toy Story, love the Toy Story franchise. Then we got Minions 3. So, this one's a bit of a wild card. Every Minions movie, after Despicable Me, it was an original idea, has made over $900 million. The original Despicable Me 2 made $960 million, or $970 million, made about $970 million. Despicable Me 3 made $1 billion. Despicable Me 4 made around the same as Despicable Me 2. Minions made over $1 billion, and Minions: The Rise of Gru made about $940 million. All very close to $1 billion. And Minions 3 is probably likely to. Now, it could easily make $1 billion. Maybe like just barely $1 billion, but still, that's $1 billion. Then we got The Odyssey. I just got a couple words for you. If Christopher Nolan's R-rated World War II biopic with Cillian Murphy could make just barely under $1 billion, then his historic epic with this absolutely loaded cast, like zoom in for more, it can make $1 billion. Plus, Greek mythology fans will go. Historians will go. Nolan fans like myself will go. Everyone will go. It's gonna be the event. An event. Now, it doesn't have the Barbenheimer hype, but still. Now it can make anywhere from 1.07 billion to 1.25 billion. Which could mean it could become Christopher Nolan's highest grossing movie. Right now it's The Dark Knight Rises with about 1.085 billion. Then we got Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, this is not the actual poster. I just found this online. So, No Way Home made $1.9 billion. Everyone loved it. It's the greatest superhero movie ever made. Now, it's not going to make No Way Home numbers. It's not going to make $2 billion. But But Spider-Man is a very recognizable brand. It's going to be right before It's going to be before Doomsday. We haven't seen Spider-Man in 4.5 years. People will go to see it. It's going to make $1 billion. We all know that. But how much above $1 billion? So my personal thinking, it can make anywhere from 1.25 billion to all the way to 1.4 billion. And then finally, lastly, Avengers Doomsday. Now, well, this one is just a given. The Avengers franchise is a money glitch. The first Avengers movie, when Marvel was still young, their highest grossing movie made about 600 million at the time with Iron Man 2. Avengers made $1.5 billion. Their sequel, Age of Ultron, made $1.4 billion. Avengers Infinity War made $2 billion. Let me think. Endgame made 2.8 billion. So now, will Doomsday make Endgame or maybe even Infinity War numbers? No, but I think it can make anywhere from 1.55 billion to all the way to 2.08 billion. The reason why is nostalgia. 2 years ago now, in 2024, Deadpool and Wolverine made over $1 billion. Probably a good reason was nostalgia. We got to see Wolverine again for the first time since that masterpiece Logan. No Way Home, we got to see the Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man for the first time in 7 years. Tobey Maguire for the first time in 14 years. Nostalgia, guys. Nostalgia makes money. Why do live action remakes keep making billions of dollars? So I think Doomsday will make now. Will it make above? And plus, if based on what we know, there's supposed to be the X-Men. There's supposed to be Doctor Doom. There's supposed to be all this good stuff. Like people will go. People will go. Okay. We know that. Sorry. That'll be all for today's video on movies that in my opinion have great chances at $1 billion in 2026. Drop down in the comments what you think will make $1 billion in 2026. Also, what you think might not, because trust me, I might get some results might not be. Also, guys, a lot of you are gonna say Moana. I don't think so, guys. I seriously think it's not gonna. Moana might be unsuccessful like Snow White. Now you're not as bad as Snow White, but still. Alright, drop down in the comments what you think will make it to this list. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.